What's going on, everybody? Today's episode, one of the classic BDP topics.
We're shooting the breeze here. We're shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze.
Nightmare, the plumber from hell. I just got a root canal. We had a sick photo shoot at Leaf's Cigar Lounge in Jersey with Lorenzo Totoli, Lorenzo Photography. So we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned because it's the burn down.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burn Down. Today is a fan favorite. It's a shooting the shit episode, shooting the breeze, just an old little back and forth, friendly banter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But as you know, my name is Justin, aka Dapper Cigar, and my partner across the way.
I am Eric, aka Brother Cigar.
Slick Rick, Easy E.
Your mother's favorite DJ. Your sister's favorite DJ.
Your sister's favorite DJ, too.
DJ EJ, Slick Rick, Easy E. You know the deal.
If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the bell to be notified every single time we drop a new video. Check out the website, burndown.podcast.com. Become a member, $5 a month. You get discounts. You get entered into monthly members-only giveaways. We give away cigar spirits, accessories, and more. If you're an audiophile, follow us, subscribe to us, 5-star rating, 5 thumbs up rating, leave a review, share it. We love you.
Bang.
Shooting
bang,
shit.
Bang, bang.
All right, so we need to light up the fucking stogie because my boy has got a fucking plumber from hell.
Bro, you hear these contractor horror stories, man?
Bro, you got both.
It's not fun. I never want to GC my own home renovation ever again. This is not fun. Hate making all these decisions.
You just want to pay somebody to do it.
It's been a good learning experience, that's for sure. I learned a lot, and it's still giving me agita, but it's just fucking unreal, bro.
So, Needless to say, my man needs a motherfucking
stogie.
So,
the whole
nice little cap.
Yeah, that's a nice cap right there.
You know what that looks like? Fucking cone head.
Is this thing? Oh, I gotta refill.
I was gonna say, just add it to icing to the on top of the cake because this lighter don't fucking work. What are you smoking off? Before we get in this story, what are you smoking?
I'm smoking this. What is this?
Ave Marie.
Ave Marie. Divinia.
Actually, I have the thing right here, right? Ave Marie. Yeah, Divinia. Probably stands for divine. And I'm smoking the Don Pepin Garcia, the original, the blue label from. This is made in my father's. You know what I didn't even realize? Is this got an American flag on it.
Does it?
Yeah, it's got an American flag and it's got a Cuban flag. Right there. Look at the right in the corner up there.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
I just noticed that. It's got an American flag. So anyway, Eric. Well, first off, hold on. Let's get this. You need a nice fucking swig of this.
Man,
lead.
It's killing me, bro. It's fucking killing me. Giving me agita. So, hired this plumber. I needed him to, so I'm renovating my kitchen. So I needed, gas line, hot water line for the sink, the dishwasher. Needed a rough out for putting a washer and dryer in my place.
Are you putting the washer and dryer, like, in the kitchen?
No, where I live, you used to be able to do that, but now you can't. So it's going in our second bedroom. So, whatever. Hire this plumber.
So you can make all your guests do your laundry.
Yeah.
It's going in your guest bedroom.
Yeah. Sleep in there.
You want to sleep over? Do the laundry.
That's it. That's the fee.
That's the price.
That's the fee. You want to stay? You got to clean.
Do my fucking laundry.
Now wash my dirty underwear with the Hershey marks.
Make sure you separate the darks and the lights. Right?
Yeah. Make sure you use nice bleach with the whites. I don't want no colors mixed in. But, so whatever. I hired this plumber. He was doing the work. And then there was this ordeal. So I live in a co-op, a 2-bedroom co-op, and he moved the gas line live, which means he didn't shut down. He didn't move. He didn't shut down the gas in where I live, and it's myself and someone else below me. So, and I wasn't aware of this. So whatever, he moved the gas line live, which is obviously against state and local codes. Can't do that. Putting my place at risk.
Yeah, because if he opens it up, it's just going to pour gas all over into your house.
You got to shut it off. You can't have
how could you even do that?
listen, you know,
I didn't even know that was possible.
Sometimes I guess, you know, electricals and contractors do things on the live, but in a house. I don't live in a house. I live in a
blow up the whole fucking
building
complex.
So it's myself on the second floor and someone below me. So originally, you have to call up my management office and say, hey, I need the gas shut off. We're doing XYZ. Okay. Didn't do that. So whatever. A couple weeks go by. Then they need to shut off the gas. I gotta test the gas line. So when they do go down there, he's like, oh, there's all these leaks. We have to call, by law, I have to call Con Ed. So, and the property manager was flipping out. He's like, don't call Con Ed.
So they found leaks.
Yeah, like little minor leaks in the riser, because it's connected.
Which is proof of why you have to shut off the fucking
exactly.
gas.
So, and it goes to multiple units. So, this plumber calls Con Ed. So when Con Ed comes, the fire department comes, the police come. It was a whole fiasco. It was bullshit. So the property manager who runs all the construction over there and stuff, and my plumber were going at each other. So whatever. That was that whole situation.
Did you film it?
No, I wasn't there.
Dude, I would have taken just taken a seat, pull out a lawn chair, and just light up a stogie, bag of popcorn.
It was mayhem.
That would have put that on like TMZ or some shit.
So whatever. Then they were done for a while, but I was like, listen, you got to come back and got to hook up the washer. You got to hook up the appliances. And they go, this is like a couple weeks ago. I was like, got to come back. Things are getting close to the end. I need you to install the stove, the dishwasher, the sink, the washing machine. Oh, let me backtrack. And in the midst of that whole Con Ed situation, they shut down my gas line. They put a shutoff valve. They took off the plumber shutoff valve, removed that, and put off a cutoff valve on mine.
Put their own.
So, you couldn't get access until the plumber comes. So they said, when the plumber comes, just have him call Con Ed ahead of time, and they'll take it off and he can hook up the stove. I said, all right.
It was a safety measure.
Yeah, of course.
Safety measure.
So that makes sense. So, as I'm telling them I need them to come back to do all the appliances, they're like, all right, oh, do they know they need to do that? The person in the office? I go, well, yeah, I would hope so. Who else would install the appliances? Oh, we don't typically install the appliances. What do you mean? She goes, hold on, I'll call the plumber and see what happens, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, they're trying to tell me that in their quote, when it says performance and safety test for the stove, performance and safety test for the sink washer, that just meant for the pipes. That didn't mean for the appliances. So I said, well, how am I supposed to know that? I'm thinking that you are installing it. So why would I not think performance and safety test means the appliances? Because how else can you do a performance?
Yeah. How do you have a safety test for an appliance if it's not hooked up?
Exactly. How do you know if the stove is performing right and safe if you don't do?
Yeah.
So they're going back.
She was meaning that it was a performance of the pipe leading to the stove.
Well, which wasn't good because they got
which
it shut off.
Which has nothing to do with fucking you because the pipe's already in the fucking building.
So
what are you gonna? We're gonna redo the whole building pipe?
So they wanted to charge me $800 to come out and do. I don't know. I said no. I'm not paying $800. It's not. I'm not paying for your miscommunication. If that's your business model, that you don't typically install appliances, that needs to be addressed ahead of time because someone who's not a plumber and reads that's what they think. I said I went to the building inspector. They never heard of that. I went to a GC. Never heard of that. I went to a union plumber. Never heard of that. Went to an electrician. Never heard of what you're telling me. So why am I paying for that? Whatever. They were giving me a hard time. I said, listen, I'll give you a couple extra $100 for a half day's work. Just come and finish it for me. All right, just get it over with. But you make sure you call Con Ed. I said that on the phone with them, and I texted it to them because I said, what do you mean Con Ed came and put a valve on?
I said, well, Con Ed had to be safe to the residents of our complex. So when you didn't shut off the gas line.
Hell, that was early.
I know, I saw that. When you don't shut off the gas line because you didn't do your job properly, Con Ed had to follow safety protocols, so they had to shut down the entire gas. So if you want access to it, you got to call up Con Ed.
Yeah. So okay. So the next day they come. Start working.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So they come, do the dishwasher, start working on the sink. And Eric, we need access to the basement. I said, okay, I'll call up, let him know. Did you call Con Ed? No. Well, why not? I told you to. You needed to. Oh, well, so-and-so said we don't need to call Con Ed. They can come after the appliances are installed. I said, well, that's not what the building inspector told me, and that's not what I told you.
Yeah, because then if you install it and they come afterwards, how are you going to perform?
You move the gas line live, which is improper practice. So Con Ed put a cutoff switch or whatever it was to say, hey, you did something wrong. You need to let us know when you're coming back so we can be there when you install it to make sure everything's right.
This episode is brought to you by our partner, Segura.com.
Segura is an online social networking and e-commerce platform for all your cigar needs.
You can connect with fellow cigar smokers, join groups, follow your favorite cigar shows like the Burndown podcast, and even purchase cigars and accessories.
Segura is your exclusive cigar community for advice, recommendations, and connecting with fellow cigar enthusiasts like all of you who listen and watch the Burndown podcast.
There's even a loyalty program where you earn points for every purchase and gain points for interacting with the community. With 4 different loyalty levels, you can unlock added benefits, and you can redeem these points for exclusive products and swag.
If you want to check out Segura, head over to their website at Segura.com. Give us a follow at Burndown Podcast. Now back to the episode.
And then how are you going to know if the appliances are performing properly if you install them and the gas line's still shut off?
Exactly. Exactly. So, they're like, I'm talking to the technician and the person in the office, not the actual master plumber whose business it is. So I said, you know what? I don't understand why they're not doing that. I'll call the plumber directly. So I'm trying to tell him what's going on. And I maybe say about 2 or 3 sentences, and he just said, I'm done. Hung up the phone on me. And I was like, what? I said, is this for real?
Like, am I in a fucking movie right now?
I said, I've never been treated like this ever in my life. This is bizarre. So then I called the office back. I said, I don't know how you deal with so-and-so. He's completely unprofessional.
And that's the guy you call is the master plumber?
The owner of the business.
The owner of the business.
That's what he did to me.
Oh, my God.
The lady in the office said, oh, you didn't even get the hard part. That wasn't even that bad. And I go, why are you working for this person? Oh, so after he hung up the phone with me, he called his technician in my place and said, leave the job right now. He said, I got 20 minutes left. He said, I don't care, leave. So he was about to finish hooking up my sink and didn't finish hooking up the sink.
Scumbag.
So she said, the lady in the office said, call the building inspector, have him call the plumber, and maybe he can talk some sense into him. I said, all right. I called the building inspector. He said, sure, I'll do that for you. It sounds like a tough situation. Called me back the next day and was like, Eric, just move on. I said, really? He said, between me and you and these walls, he's a bad guy. I said, wow, okay. All right. So then
how did you find this guy?
That's part 2.
Okay, so that's coming after this. I was gonna say, this is the plumber from hell.
So I called their office one more time, and I gave him one more chance, and I said, listen, so-and-so in the office. I said, this is ridiculous. Is this really happening? Eric, I'm sorry.
Did you have an outstanding balance with him?
Oh, so no, they paid in full because it was on my credit card. So they took.
Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah. Oh, gotcha.
So that's probably half the reason why, because he got his money and he got in trouble and doesn't want to come back. So he's like, fuck you, I don't got to come. So she said, Eric, try and text him and see if you can meet in person. Iron it out. I said, sure. I'll give this guy one more shot. Texted the guy. I said, hey, so-and-so, are you available today? Want to just speak to you so we can iron this out and move on. Sends me a text message back. I'm not available. We have nothing to discuss. I'm the licensed plumber. Con Ed and the condo plumber touched my pipes, which is illegal, blah, blah, blah.
Meanwhile, he didn't shut off the line, which is 100%.
He did something illegal, basically. He said that the pipes were tested and inspected. Thank you. I said, really?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I said, I give you my last chance. So what did I do? Called up my credit card company. Hi. I paid for a service, and I did not. The service has not been completed. It's been incomplete. There I go. So you didn't receive the goods in full? I said, no. I said, I have email from the building inspector, an email from my homeowners association, an email to a new plumber saying, I need you to supersede this permit and finish the work because the plumber left. I have text message conversations saying he's not coming back. I have the quote where it says that he's doing a performance and safety test and not doing it. So I said, sure, Eric, upload it, and we'll put an investigation in. So as of now, I got all my money back, which is good. I really don't see him really pushing back because he did something wrong.
Illegal.
He could have just, all he had to do was call Con Ed and come up and hook up the stove. That's all he had to do.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that he did something completely illegal. So if he wanted to, like, fight you, you could say, listen, dude, I could take you to court because you performed an illegal install on my property.
Yeah.
Endangering all the lives in the complex. He said, you realize that that's a legal battle.
So,
but we're not doing that. I just want you to fix my fucking pipe. So now you're being a dick. So guess what? Now you spent all this time and effort and you're not getting paid because I'm getting my fucking money back.
So thanks,
bitch.
So luckily, the credit card company is always in the favor of the client. Mm-hmm. But plus, I have documentation clearly indicating.
You are 100% in the right.
100%. So that was that. So now I'm getting a new plumber who's. So you said, how'd you find this guy? I was really kicking my ass because I usually do my diligence and look up people, look into it.
Look at the reviews and.
So there is a plumber in my complex that usually does the work there, but at the time he just wasn't in my budget. So like he told me, it's expensive to pay cheap. And you know what? It was maybe $1,500 less. But to me, when I was budgeting everything, I was like,
you got a lot of stuff going on.
So I said, it's $1,500 I can use somewhere else.
That's basically like paying for an extra set of appliances.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, with my credit card company, I also uploaded all the terrible reviews are online. Because he has 4 reviews on, and listen, you take reviews with a grain of salt, but when majority are negative, it says a lot. He's got 4.
One person calls you crackhead, maybe not, but 1,000 people calling you crackhead, you're probably a crackhead.
Maybe are. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So he's got 4 Facebook reviews, all negative, 1 star, basically explaining the same thing that I'm going through. Then if you go on Yelp, he has 10 reviews. 70% of those reviews, aka 7 out of 10, are all 1 star negative, explaining exactly what I'm going through.
What are the other 3? Did he have any 5-star reviews?
I think the other 3 were 5-star, probably from a friend or something.
Probably from his own account.
But they were saying he's a thief, he's misleading, he's
that's what these reviews.
He's a thief. Hold your wallets close. Says stuff doesn't include stuff like basically. I forgot what the verbiage was saying misleading because it's on the quote, but he's not doing it. So stuff like that.
So it doesn't do things that he says he's going to do.
So it was bullshit, and I was really pissed. So I got a new plumber. He should be coming tomorrow to take care of everything else, which is fine.
Well, hopefully.
So that was my plumber from hell story. And you know what? I got my money back, so at the end of the day, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Well,
it sucks you had to go through that, but hopefully, this new guy that comes in, maybe he says, hey, listen, I got it, because I don't know what the old plumber did. The old plumber,
this new plumber knows he was there when the whole gas thing,
so
Con Ed came. So he called IT. He goes, yeah, listen, you got fucked.
So hopefully this new plumber realizes that you got fucked by the last plumber. Maybe he says, hey, listen, man, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you. It sucks you had to go through that. I got you this time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Maybe he kind of gives you a little extra, cuts maybe a little 5-10% off because he's I'm sorry to hear about your heartaches. Let me help you out.
Yeah. So, and then from now, we'll just use them from now on every time we need something.
Or even if he says, listen, I'm going to take extra special care. I'm going to make sure that this is 100, not saying that he wouldn't for other clients, but maybe he goes the extra mile for you because he knows that you got bent over.
So it's been a learning experience. That's for sure. And then next day I got a root canal.
Fuck that guy.
Dude,
Speaking of which, you're smoking after your root canal, which is...
Well, I don't have a hole. I mean, I got a plastic crown.
Oh, you didn't have any
I said, what happens? They're like, oh, you can go back to normal everything once it wears off. You got to come back in 3 weeks for a metal crown.
Oh, okay.
So I said...
I don't know if you're going to have I don't know how bad the root canal was.
I don't know.
Usually root canal means you have to go in, they have don't they have to drill all the way down to your root, essentially? Yeah. Root canal is a cavity, but it's gotten all the way to the root of your tooth.
And they put I don't know, I have an x-ray of it, but I don't really know what a root canal is, to be honest with you.
Well, root canal is So a well, you know what a cavity is, right? Cavity is essentially a hole in your tooth. A cavity has been eaten away from all the crap you eat. A root canal is when the cavity gets all the way down into the root. So instead of having just a regular cavity where they basically
put like
drill out all of the rotted tooth, and they fill it with I have the silver fillings.
That's what I have.
A root canal, they got to do that, but all the way down to the root. So it's a more extensive process. So I was gonna be aren't you gonna have I've never gotten one, but I assumed that you were gonna have some sort of stitches, or I don't fucking know.
It wasn't that. People made it seem a lot worse than it seemed, but it wasn't that bad. And originally I was I'm not gonna smoke a cigar because I'm gonna have a hole in my mouth.
That's what I thought. That's why I was you can't smoke. You got to wait until it heals before you start smoking a cigar.
So, it is what it is.
But I know they say you're not supposed to have hot liquids when you have the not anesthesia. You didn't get anesthesia, but Novocaine. They probably numb the shit out of you.
Oh, my whole shit was no.
But they said you don't do hot foods or hot liquids because you could burn yourself. And
I had a cheeseburger for dinner
and have no idea. Man, take a cup of coffee, your whole fucking thing is burnt. Can you feel it? Oh, it's good, man.
Give me the lewd.
Give me the lewd. Get the lewd.
Get the lewds. So that was that, and then in the mix of all that, we did have a nice photo shoot.
We did.
So shout out to Lorenzo Totoli.
So some of you guys have probably seen some of the...
Let's do a proper shout out.
Well, at the time that this comes up, at the time that this is released, we'll probably have all of the photos, and you'll probably see the photos. We could probably put a couple up. Yeah. However, at the time of filming this, which is November 16th, there has been a couple reels that have gone up that... were some when I first saw that pic, I was like,
dude, sick. So my college roommate Lorenzo Totoli Photography, 2 years ago, he said, "Hey man, I'm starting to get into photography." He's had a DJ business and does weddings. He goes, "I want to get into photography." He's like, "You guys want a free photo shoot?" And we're like, "Fuck yeah, we do." So from him doing it 2 years ago, from now, I mean, dude he's got crazy cameras, all this special equipment. He knows all the right angle because his theme is dark. He's
dark, dramatic, and cinematic, if you will.
So he did a fantastic job.
Oh yeah, some of them were phenomenal.
Right?
It's funny because we were doing them in. So we went to a lounge called Leaf's Cigar Lounge, right? In
Leaf Cigar, New Milford, New Jersey. Yeah, Leaf Cigar Lounge, New Milford, New Jersey.
Right. So it's right. It's right across the Hudson River, except from where Eric lives, up in. It's right. You got to go over the George Washington Bridge and go up a little bit, go north a little bit, right into kind of like the northern part of Jersey. Yeah. So anyway, Leaf Cigar Lounge was kind enough to let us do our photo shoot there.
Shout out to Israel.
Who. Co-owner of
Leaf Cigar
Lounge. And I think the other ones is it Jesse?
I don't know.
What was the other one's name?
We didn't meet the other owner.
No, but bear with me 1 second. We'll probably.
I have it right here. I think.
Do you have both of them? Oh, Jerry. So a guy had when I put up a picture saying, "Is this possible?" Future podcast location. The guy said, "Oh, absolutely. You got to interview some of the regular members there about the everyday hijinks here, how we all ended up becoming members, etc." He's like, "I'd suggest interviewing Jerry Casero, the owner." So I'm guessing Jerry and Israel own it together.
Yeah.
But anyway, so shout out to them for having us there.
Awesome lounge
and allowing
really
us.
Nice.
Yes.
And really cool artwork.
So we're actually going to come back on December 17th to interview Israel at the lounge. We'll talk about how he got into it. He's got a great fundraiser, just like we have our fundraiser. So quick plug to the fundraiser. You'll see the little clip right here. Christmas for Kids fundraiser. Just had to drop that in there.
Yeah, of course.
So we'll talk fundraiser, we'll talk all that stuff, but it was some epic shots that we got. And then we moved over to the little river area, which
Hold on, I'm getting...
Uh-oh. All
right, let's pause this real quick. Pause this.
Well, just let it roll.
Yeah, just
let it roll. All right, and we're back. So we're talking about the photo shoot. So after we had the photo shoot in Leaf Cigar Lounge, we went over to this little river And it's funny because Lorenzo's like, hey, just have a conversation. Just kind of like walk down the river, whatever. You know, just bullshit. We're going to do candid shots.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. All I kept thinking about was, dude, this is going to look like an engagement fucking photo shoot. Two guys, let's walk down the river. And when he goes fake laugh, and I'm like, dude, this is going to be bad. We're going to get ripped on for this. This is going to be. And some of the shots did come out really good. Some of the shots did 100% look like an engagement shoot. 100%. Just like last time. We did.
All right, gay boys.
There was one from the first photo shoot that we did that we were like sitting down or something. And we were like looking at each other. He called it a candid shot. And I said, dude, that looks like we're engaged. I said, that is so bad.
Oh, man.
But anyway. So the photo shoot was great. Got some fire photos.
Yeah, I can't have to go look through them with you.
And
I wrote down all the ones that I like. I'm sure.
Oh, we got to look through them today?
We can't. We don't have to, but we can.
We can. We'll see.
If we have time.
I don't know if I have time.
So anyways, yeah, so Israel, Lorenzo.
That's from fucking, is it Old School?
What?
Frank the Tank. As soon as it hits you, he goes, I can't do that. He's like, come on, what do you got? What are you doing tomorrow? He goes, I got a busy day tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Going to go to Home Depot, look at some flooring.
Yes.
Maybe we'll go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if I have enough time.
He's like, what?
What? All right, give me one.
Yeah.
Give me one.
But
as soon as it hits your lips, it's so good.
Going streaking!
Going streaking!
But yeah, so shout out to Leaf Cigar Lounge, Israel. Shout out to Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo Totoli Photography. They did great stuff. Photos are gonna. I think we should use one of the photos, the one of me and you sitting down, the first one I sent you, as our new website backdrop, where it's kind of blurred out. You know how you have the blurred out background?
Yeah.
Maybe use that picture.
I also want to add up some stuff on the website. There's a lot of space on the left and right that we can use for like banners. We can put up, links and all sorts of shit where it kind of, although I do like the simplicity of the website.
Yeah.
I find some websites are very
complex.
There's too much on there. There's too much, like every fucking article, this article, that article, blah, 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 blah. Like, just simple, man. Just keep it simple. People like simplicity.
Kiss it. Keep it short and sweet, or keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid, man.
That's it, man. So, what a day, man. I'm still dealing with fucking contractors from hell. That's why I step outside.
Bruh.
I haven't felt like I lived my life in the last, 6 months. Because I'm displaced, been living not in my own place.
So because your old apartment, the lease was up?
Yeah.
So you've been living where with your...
I've been living with the mother-in-law.
The mother-in-law.
So, it's, it was
You've
nice.
Been living with a bunch of women.
Yeah.
The wife, the mother-in-law, the sister,
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
It's been good, but it's time to move out.
I got a spare room. You ever need to get out, man.
So...
you ever need a little break?
Okay. Well, our plan is to move out this weekend. That's our 1-year anniversary on Saturday. So...
Oh, 1 year.
Isn't that crazy? 1-year anniversary, man. So, but you know what? Like you have that vibrate syndrome.
Oh yeah, you know what it is? It's this. Do you have this on the? What's the side of your phone look like?
Not like that. It's just smooth.
Because the side this has like these little ridges. So if I move, it rubs up against my jacket and it makes a little vibrating sound. I'm like, happens all the fucking time.
Oh man,
so fucking annoying.
Well,
anyway, what did I want to? Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. This is completely changing topics. Can we completely change topics real quick, or do you have to step out again? Who is it?
It's fucking Marissa.
Oh boy, yeah, I gotta take this one. All right, go ahead. Do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. All right, so we're back. There was...
You get your lighter?
If I can change the subject completely, go off the rails here, okay? There was something that I saw on the news this morning that I need to address, okay? Just when you thought that you've seen it all.
No, I don't think that. I don't think that, actually.
Okay. So on the news this morning, there was this new TikTok trend or viral trend or this fad or whatever you want to call it, where people are taping their mouths shut before they go to bed to improve their sleep.
What does that mean?
This is a real...
I thought it was for like some of your lips.
No, this is a real trend that's going around that people are claiming that if you tape your mouth shut before you go to sleep, it improves your sleep.
Well, where is this base?
Is that not the dumbest thing that you've ever heard of in your entire life?
I mean, you know what? It doesn't surprise me. It's fucking retarded.
I mean, when you got people that are eating Tide Pods.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that one.
Okay, it's just, I couldn't even, I don't even know what to say. I'm looking at the TV. I look over at my wife. I said, "Is this real?"
I know.
And then they got a doctor on there that says, "Yeah, this isn't smart because what if your nasal passage closes up or you get stuffed up in the middle of the night and now you can't open your mouth and you suffocate?"
I know.
She goes, they were talking about how it could lead to suffocation, could lead to cardiac arrest because you have trouble breathing, because you're trying to breathe through your mouth and you can't, so you hyperventilate. All these bad things. She goes, yeah, you shouldn't do that. But all these people, they interviewed this one lady. She goes, yeah, I'll try anything once. I tried it, and now I've been getting the best sleep of my life. I go,
shut up.
You're dumb. Dumb.
Shut up.
Dumb.
I can't believe that.
And then to add to it, another article. We're just going off of these dumbass fucking people that are out there. There's another article. There's a company that created a virtual reality headset that will actually kill...
That makes no sense. That's got to be fake news, bro.
It was on Valuetainment. It was on Patrick Bet-David's...
I know. I saw the post, but I'm just saying, I think that whatever article... How can they kill somebody? How is that possible?
Well, it's just another article. They elected a freaking dead guy for Pennsylvania.
Oh, that...
And I had to look that up, too, because I go, this can't be real. And it's real.
What are we living in, bro?
I have no idea.
What are we fucking living in?
So to go back, this company created a virtual reality headset that has the potential to actually kill the user if they die in the video game.
Wow. Who wants to play that? Who wants to do that? What's the attraction there?
What? Huh?
Get away from me. Don't make me already angry with all this dumb information. Bro. No.
I want to see if I briefly saw it on Valuetainment, and typically Valuetainment doesn't post bullshit. They post...
No, I'm sure it's a real thing or a real article, but I'm sure it's just to grab headlines.
Here it is. Okay.
It makes no sense.
This was posted 2 days ago from Augustman. Imagine if your character's death in a video game also causes your demise in real life. Right? Something that's blah, 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 blah. It becomes reality. It's true. Okay.
Stupid.
Oculus founder Palmer Luckey is taking this new extremes by claiming that his latest virtual reality headset will literally kill the player when their gaming avatar character dies.
What do they mean, kill the player? Like, what do they mean, kill the player? You hook up an IV, and if you die, they inject poison in you or some shit? Makes no sense.
So this is Palmer Luck. He says the concept of video games with physical consequences as severe as death are a sci-fi staple, but seen as beyond the pale in real life. Given the popularity of motorsports, extreme athletics, etc., why? So he's claiming that, okay, well, if you are extreme sport undergoer or undertaker, whatever the word is, you're getting this thrill that has the potential to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying, well, what about video gamers? Because why can't they get a thrill of playing with the potential to kill you? I go, it just sounds so dumb to me.
Bro. Just stop it. There's no justification. Just stop it.
Okay, I'm gonna see how it does it. Because this
people.
is this.
No,
here we go.
I hate this.
If you die in the game, you die in real life. Then he says, in lieu of this, I used 3 of the explosive charge modules I usually use for a different project, tying them to a narrow band photosensor that can detect when the screen flashes red at a specific frequency, making game over integration on the part of the developer very easy.
What are you even saying?
So he's saying that he has explosive charges that are directed at the user's head. So if they get shot in the game and it flashes red that they got shot, the explosive discharge and they kill the person.
Stop it.
Dude.
Stop.
What am I even reading right
Just
now?
stop it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's even dumber than taping, eating Tide Pods is dumb. So, dumb.
Dude, this is just, I can't even, I don't even understand how this is real. What am I reading right now?
Just put the phone down. Just put it down.
Dude,
Stop.
I had to bring it up.
I get it.
Dude, I had to bring it up.
It's bad. Nothing. It's bad. Like I'm so desensitized to like.
Doesn't surprise me. So desensitized to movies and television.
Terribly.
Doesn't surprise me. The generation's a bunch of idiots.
We're fucked.
Tide Pods.
Tape on your mouth.
Actually, you know what? Some of them should duct tape their fucking mouth shut. Instead of doing it while you sleep, why don't you do it during the day so you don't fucking say any stupid shit?
Just stop it. Just go
Stop.
back. Let's
Get
go
some
back to the 1970s. Come on.
Anyway.
Just fucking end it. Just fucking end it. Right now.
End it.
End this shit.
That's going to do it for us here on the Burnout Podcast. We hope you guys liked our little rant here.
Sorry for the breaks.
It's all good. It's going to be cut out. They're not even going to notice. If you like this, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Notified every single time we drop a new video. Please do hit the like, because the like helps us on the algorithm, okay? Share it to your friends. Drop a comment. Check out our website, burndownpodcast.com. Become a member. $5 a month. Peanuts, man. Come on. You spend 100 times that in just all the other streaming services and video games and all that crap. $5 a month. Come on. You get exclusive discounts. You get access to members-only giveaways. We give away cigar, spirits, accessories, and more. You get 15% off our cigar, The Blueprint. Also, please, please, please check out our fundraiser, Christmas for Kids. Please donate. Every dollar helps. Families in need, kids in need during the holidays. My name is Justin. That's Eric.
That's me. I'm Eric, or other cigar. That's Dapper Cigar. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Cheers. Chin chin. Salud.